In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to reorder columns in Excel. Reordering columns is one of those small skills that makes your worksheet much easier to work with, especially when you realize that the layout you started with is not quite what you need. Today, you will learn how to move an entire column to a new position using a simple drag and drop method. First, click the column letter you want to move. For example, if you want to move column B, you should click the letter B at the top of the worksheet. When you click that letter, Excel selects the entire column for you. This is important because you want to move all of the cells in that column together, including any data, formulas, and formatting. Before you move anything, take a quick moment to confirm that the entire column is highlighted, not just a single cell. Next, hover your mouse over the border of the selected column. Once the column is selected, you will notice a darker outline or a highlighted area around the column. Move your cursor to the edge of that highlighted area, usually near the vertical border on the side of the selected column. When you position the mouse correctly, the cursor changes into a four-headed arrow. This cursor change is your signal that Excel is ready to move the column. Take your time here, because if the cursor does not change, you may not be grabbing the right part of the column boundary. Now that you have the correct cursor, it is time to prepare for the move. Hold down the Shift key on your keyboard. Keeping Shift held down tells Excel that you want to reposition the column rather than just select things or overwrite the layout. This step matters because it helps ensure your columns shift into place properly when you drag. After you press and hold Shift, click and drag the column border to its new location. As you drag, you should watch where Excel indicates the destination. For example, if you want to place the column between columns A and B, you would drag the column border until it appears between those columns. Excel typically shows a visual marker that helps you see the exact spot where the column will land. Keep an eye on that marker so you move the column to the correct position. During the drag, do not release the mouse button yet. Continue to hold the column border in the new location, and make sure the placement looks right. If you notice you are not in the right spot, you can adjust while you are still dragging. This is often easier than trying to fix the column after it has been placed. When you reach the correct destination, release the mouse button first. Releasing the mouse button completes the drag action. The column should now appear in its new position, and Excel will rearrange the other columns to make space. At this point, take a quick glance to confirm the column moved exactly where you intended, and that the data still looks correct. Finally, release the Shift key. You should release Shift after the mouse button is already up, because the order matters for the smooth behavior of the move operation. Once Shift is released, your worksheet is back to normal navigation, and you can continue working or make additional adjustments if needed. That is the full process to reorder columns in Excel. Click the column letter, hover until you see the four-headed arrow, hold Shift, drag the column to its new position, release the mouse button first, and then release Shift. That covers everything you need to know.